Good morning. Hello. All right. So I've got my coffee and we are up early again. We're going to do another one of these videos. I'm thinking of doing a kind of a series on like common mistakes by dog owners. Just to kind of give people a roadmap for not making the major, the major pitfalls. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of things you can get tripped up on. And today I wanted to talk about uh, something something I guess that I see a lot in the professional side of like working with people and their dogs. I get calls. I get calls from people all the time talking about how they want their dog service dog trained. I want my dog service dog trained. I want my dog service dog trained. Now, granted, there's plenty of people that contact me that want real service dog work, right? I need a physical assist dog. I need a dog that can pull me out of bed. I need a seizure alert. Whatever, right? Real physical assist type of work. And then there's the other type that want their dog to be a service dog because they think if it's a service dog, they can take their dog everywhere. And that's kind of the topic of this video, right? Taking your dog everywhere versus taking your dog anywhere. Okay? So let's think about this, right? On one hand, you have taking your dog anywhere. And on the other hand, you have taking your dog everywhere. That's how I like to skew this. And I tell clients all the time, you want to be able to take your dog anywhere. And when you want to be able to be confident that your dog is going to be compliant, it's going to behave, right? That your dog is reliable. That's important. You want to be able to rely on your dog to not act like a total dick when you take it somewhere, right? Oh, I'm going to a show, or I'm going to an open mic with a friend, or I'm on a walk and I run into a friend who's playing some music at a cafe and I'm going to walk in with my dog. But if your dog barks, it's fucking embarrassing, okay? And we don't want our dogs to embarrass us, okay? There's nothing more embarrassing than thinking your dog's got it all together and then you're around people, you're around other dogs, and your dog starts flipping out, okay? So that's the big skew, right? You want to be able to take your dog anywhere, okay? With confidence, a high degree of confidence that they're not going to act up or embarrass you or put them or you in a situation that's not good. On the opposite side, you got people who want to take their dog everywhere. I want a service dog. I hear this all the time from potential clients. I want a service dog so that I can take my dog everywhere. Okay, let's go over that. First off, I don't think you should be taking your dog everywhere, period. That's going to lead to issues. It's going to lead to behavioral issues. And granted, there's always going to be people who think that the general rule about dogs could be wrong. I don't want to hear anything from anyone who only owns one pet or one animal. You might have one dog and you might break every rule I say in this video series and you could still have a decent dog if you're lucky. But you'd be lucky, okay? And if you brought another dog into that house or a child or something, it wouldn't be so lucky. Taking your dog everywhere is a surefire way to cause things like anxiety. It just is not, it's not good. You've got to have your own life separate from the dog, which is why we crate the animal. Okay? Dogs love being in their crate, and crate training almost relies on the fact that you're not with the dog all the time. And even this, that you're in the house and the dog's not with you all the time. Okay? We work with dogs, there's tons of dogs that come and go here in the board and train program, and if I had them just all out and about, my life would be hell. It would be hell, and the dogs would be a mess. So I tell clients all the time, okay, don't look so much towards building up to taking your dog everywhere. Build up to taking your dog anywhere. And knowing that when you take your dog, it doesn't have to be a contemplative thing. You don't have to ask your partner. If you've ever asked somebody, oh, I want to go to the Home Depot and I kind of want to bring the dog, but I don't know if I should. And I don't know if he's going to be a handful. I don't want to deal with a leash, blah, 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 blah. Be able to understand that maybe you don't need to do every Home Depot run with your dog. You don't need to go grocery shopping with your dog. And I swear to the people who put their fucking dogs and like tie them to the cart or put them in the cart, you're fucked up. You're fucking up your dog. Don't do that. And don't bring a dog into a store or into any establishment, okay, if it's not trained. I'm almost happy that they changed the ESA service dog laws. Not that it really makes that much of a difference, but like people just taking their dogs everywhere, which I don't mind if the dog is trained. But I work with dogs, so I can look and see all the time, like, that dog's not trained, that dog's a fucking mess, that dog's a fucking mess. And a lot of that comes out of taking your dog everywhere. It's great to expose your dog young to things. It's great to make sure that you have the training and the ability, and like you test your dog in these scenarios where it's a lot going on. Maybe you have a dog that's reactive to humans and you start building them up to going to a Home Depot or something like that. Like, it's good to have your dog capable of going anywhere. But it doesn't mean you should bring your dog everywhere. Okay? And if you bring your dog everywhere, prepare for issues. Okay? Prepare for codependency, guarding, separation anxiety should you ever try to get your own life separate from the dog. You're just setting the dog up for failure if you take them every single place that you go. But if you train them and you give them time alone and you have a healthy relationship with your dog, there's no reason why through daily training you can't take your dog anywhere. Okay? On a plane, wherever. Genuinely, wherever. And know that you can rely on them to behave. They won't embarrass you. So yeah, don't take your dogs everywhere. Train your dogs so you can take them anywhere.